I know this is going to sound insane. Honestly, it's still sometimes hard for me to believe, but it definitely happened. So a few months ago, my fiance and I started doing the whole long distance thing, but I didn't really have a say in it. With no warning, Mary just left her mom's place one day to go stay with her Aunt Elizabeth for a few months. All she said was that it was urgent, that she'd explain when she got back, and to not be concerned because everything is more than okay because she has found favor in God's sight. Hope you're doing well today. Say hey to Elizabeth for me. I was 100% confused, but Mary loved the Lord more than anything or anyone, so I trusted her, or at least I thought I did. When Mary came back into town, she wanted to talk in private, so I invited her to my shed. I was excited to see my future wife after all this time. I saw her coming in from a distance, and she just seemed different. She had that same glow that had always come from her time in God's presence. Matter of fact, it seemed much brighter. But I also noticed her waddle. Then I noticed how out of breath she was from walking. Much different from her usual youthful energy. And that's when I knew, underneath her baggy clothes, Mary was pregnant. We hadn't even kissed yet. My fiance was carrying a child that wasn't mine. She tried to tell me the baby doesn't have a human dad because it was sent straight from God. She even explained that an angel let her know that she was carrying the Son of God. My heart truly wanted to believe her, but I had to look at the facts. First of all, my fiance was pregnant with a child that wasn't mine. Secondly, God had been silent for over 400 years. And she expected me to believe that she was suddenly got a message from an angel? A talking donkey would have been more believable than an angel. I loved her so much, but I couldn't marry someone that I thought was unfaithful and a liar. So after she left, I made a plan to break up with her privately so that I didn't bring her shame. Yes, these townspeople are some of the nosiest and judgmental you'll ever find, but a scandal like this could cost Mary her life. I was absolutely drained and fell into a deep sleep, but it didn't last long. I kid you not, an angel came to speak to me in my dream. He said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to marry your fiancée Mary, because the baby growing in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son named Jesus, will save his people from their sins as the Bible has promised for a long time." Oh man, what a dream. I still get goosebumps just thinking about it. The promise that God would come to earth as a man to save everyone, including myself, from sin was happening, and I couldn't be more overjoyed. But then I remember the heaviness of the responsibility to raise this child, and I get anxious. Oh, Father, please teach me to be a father to your son.